Welcome, everybody. We are getting ready to start Game 3 of Group 2 here in the Risk World Cup quarterfinals, where we will eliminate two teams, three teams will advance, and then one team will go into a fourth place playoff, winner take all game on Monday. So let's take a look at where we're at currently in the standings. You can see the game that's coming up has France, Australia, Ireland, Israel, USA, and Poland matched up in it. But let's take a look at the current standings and where we're at. In the tournament. So we're in the quarterfinals. Next week will be I'm on the wrong page. Next week will be the semifinals. You can see Group 1 has already finished their game. All three of their games. United States 2 wins the group with 20 points. New Zealand finishes in second with 18. Saudi Arabia in third with 15. All three of those teams will be auto-advancing in the tournament. Eastern Asia with 5 points will go into the fourth place winner-take-all playoff on Monday. And then that's Group 1. Group 2, we have the game coming up right here. Israel currently sitting on 20 points. France at 15, and Poland at 5, USA 3 at 5. Australia and Ireland yet to score any points, so they'll be a little bit desperate in this one to get points. Again, the top three teams automatically move on to quarterfinals. The fourth place team will go into the fourth place playoff on Monday. Group 3 finished up earlier today. Norway with a big win today takes over the group lead position, gets the group win at 25 points. They are currently sitting in the auto qualifier position. We'll go over that in just a second, how that works. Finland finishes in second. Netherlands 1 finishes in third with 5 points. They get to advance with just a single bounty in the quarterfinals. So they had some good fortune on their side to get Netherlands 1 through. Sweden will go into that fourth place playoff game. And then Group 4, the group we were just talking about, Bertram Nabor gets the win today for England with a bounty, takes him up to 20 points. Germany gets 8 points on 2 bounties from Bohus and Robin. And then Central Europe sitting at 5 with a bounty also. Northern Ireland, Western Asia, and Mexico all sitting at 0. They'll finish up tomorrow, as you can see there, at 1900 UTC, and that'll be on. Hey, thanks for the follow, Hunter, BT Dubs. Group 4 will finish up tomorrow at 1900 UTC. Hot Buns will have that stream tomorrow at 1900 UTC. And she'll be completely impartial, not rooting on England at all, in her very professional manner, as you would expect. So those are the standings. Again, we're getting ready to play Game 3 of Group 2 here. Israel currently sitting in first at 20 points. Oh, Hunter BTW is Rockstar. So yeah, we got two of the game winners in here today. Hunter took Norway, got 20 points for Norway today, and wins Group 3 for Norway. Okay, so let's go over the auto qualifier position here while we have a couple minutes before we start. So the way to work, the top scoring group winner will get to auto advance to finals. So you can see USA 2 finished with 20 points in Group 1. Israel currently sitting on 20 points going into this game. Norway finished with 25, and currently England 2 sitting on 20 going into their game. So whichever of these four group winners has the most points at the end of their third game will get to auto advance to finals. So currently Norway's sitting in that spot. USA 2 is already eliminated from potentially auto advancing, so they'll be playing in the in the semifinals. It's up to Israel or England 2 or one of those other teams to score a bunch of points and knock Norway out of that spot. But currently Norway sitting in the spot that would take them directly to finals because of those 25 points that they have scored. Robin, you're rooting against Israel? Yeah, so what Rockstar would like to see for his team of Norway, he would like to see Israel and France not scoring a bunch of points here. Preferably no points, and staying under that 25 mark so that they get to stay in that position going into tomorrow's final group game and hoping to get that auto advance to finals. This is the group again. Group 2 here is what we're getting ready to start with. I think we can see who's playing in it now. We've got Acrobat playing for Israel, General Ben 16500 playing for France, Centauri playing for Poland, Jolie Irwin playing for the USA 3 team, Carpathia 512 playing for Australia, and Ciliano 898:D playing for Ireland. So should be a good one. Australia and Ireland both sitting at 0 points. Poland and USA 3 at 5. They're fighting really for that third place spot for sure. But if you win this game and you get some bounties, you got a chance to win the whole group, just like Norway did earlier today with Rockstar. So anything's still possible. If you're new to World Cup scoring, the way it works, you get 10 points for winning. There's no other placement points. You get 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, and 1 point for each additional bounty. So plenty of points up for grabs in this format. And we're about 2 minutes away from starting. Kalubrick says, hope this doesn't take too long. It's getting very late. It's probably pretty late over there in Europe. Okay, so Acrobat is cool with us watching the stream, so we can get that set up. Looks like we've got 4 of our 6 players ready to go in the Risk lobby. Acrobat, Ciliano, Centauri is going to need to switch to red. I'm sure Crackle will get that done for us. Carpathia went to swap flags. You went all in on Ireland? Wow. I like the confidence in Ireland. What was your reasoning behind that choice of going with Ireland there? Rockstar/Hunter. Bruce and Robin agreed. England versus Germany for the auto. Yeah, it'd be really interesting. England and Germany starting at 20 and 18 points tomorrow. If Norway's still the high scorer, they'd only be at 25 points, right? So a really good chance for either of those teams. With a win, they would be the auto advance. So it could get exciting. I think we've learned through the past couple of rounds that it really helps to incentivize that group winning position. So that is why we added that auto qualifier position into finals, and it has already proven to work to prevent some moral hazard there in late game scenario in the third game. So we are just waiting on. Why can't I figure this out? France. Oh my gosh, that took me way too long. Okay, we got colors right. We're just waiting on General Bin now. Crackle will get General Bin figured out for us here, and then we'll get going. We're right at game time, so we're right on schedule here. This is our second to last game of quarterfinals, except we will have that fourth place playoff. So the way the fourth place playoff will work, all 4 teams that finish in fourth place in this round will play in a winner take all. They'll get to select their player. It won't count against them for their number of games played or anything. They'll just get to select their player. We'll schedule a time on Monday. One of your players needs to show up. Winner of that game in a World Dom, the setting's already up on the website on riskworldcup.com. The winner of that game gets the final spot in the semifinals. So if you finish in fourth place, you can still advance. Bruce and Robin, you think? I think the general thought was the mess up was the not breaking Bertram there right at the end. Okay, Jolie jumped out but is back in. And I think we've got all 6 ready to go. Oh, Zychron's playing for England tomorrow, huh? Well, yeah, I mean, I think you played it really well. I just think I think you went for the pink kill instead of the breaking, and that was just kind of a risk to take, right? Okay, here we go. We are going into Bohus Fortress, which is a really, really cool map. If you have not played Bohus Fortress, I really recommend it. It's very fun, very challenging, especially when you're playing with really good players. There's some interesting kill guard positions. There's some interesting pathing. It's kind of like a slightly easier version of Conway Castle, which was our game 1 in this round. Okay, so turn order important. Jolie first in turn order. It is a progressive world dom game. So theoretically bonuses aren't important, but turns out bonuses are really important. They're small enough and there's enough of them that they really start to matter on this map. Here's kind of how they lay out, and then we'll go through them as we go here. So you want to check and see kind of what players have what lines. Ooh, Riedel and Zychron playing for a potential auto advance to finals. That is a must watch tomorrow there. The time is at 1900 UTC, that game 3 of Group 4. I think Jolie's going to add left side. That's kind of interesting into that +4. Interesting. Not a good roll. Loses a couple troops on the roll. Not a great situation there to start for white for the USA team. All right, second in turn order, Carpathia, representing Australia. Carpathia's got a really easy line on this bonus on the right side. That's a +3 Hemlig Promenade. All right, they had the bonuses on, so it tricked me. So he gets the +3 turn 1, and he's even going to be able to guard it with 3s. Yeah, that's a really nice spawn. What he's attacking again somewhat unnecessarily, in my opinion. He wants to move into a kill guard position. Okay. Remember, Australia sitting at 0 points coming into this one. Top 3 auto advance into semifinals. And 4th place goes into that 4th place playoff. The bottom 2 are eliminated after this. Centauri in 3rd position here for Poland, playing as red. Not a good line on a bonus. Maybe the +3 here would be the only maybe option. He attacks and moves in. Moves out. Okay. So white wants to take this bonus and let red have this bonus. That's what they're hoping to work out. These are both +4s. This right here is a +4, and this right here is a +4. Yeah, that was wild that yellow thought this was so important to fortify into this kill guard position instead of guarding the bonus. Green gets the bonus inside. A pretty nice little play for the bonus there, +4 for green. What does Israel do here? It looks like blue's going to take this bonus to the right of the bonus that green just took. Black plays out here for the +3. Just going to roll some 2 stacks. Roll a 2 stack. 5 on 2. Risky. Hate rolling 5 on 2's turn 1. He gets a perfect roll. Critical roll there, right there for Israel to get the 5 on 2. That could have gone terribly, terribly wrong. Guards with 2 stacks. I think Israel was feeling pressure just because of all those spots getting hit through the other players' turns. So they felt the pressure to get the turn 1 bonus. The 5 on 2 could have gone terribly wrong there, but it goes terribly right for Israel, who's already sitting atop the group at 20 points. And I'm sure Bertram, Robin, and Rockstar all in the chat here are rooting against Israel getting any more points. So they've got that to deal with also. Two on 1 for the bonus. Wow. Seeing some risky bonus rolls. Now, blue can't guard. Well, I guess he's slightly guarding. He's guarding with 2s everywhere. Yeah. General Bane guards with 2s. Some precarious bonus positions for everybody. Do they get to hold them? Ugh. USA has had some brutal rolls. I've already lost 3 troops rolling against 3 troops. On 100% rolls. Can't get 100% for the bonus, so he plays it slow. Tough start there for the US in terms of just losing troops where everyone else is getting very nice rolls. You think everyone just kind of lets France and Israel go because they're all fighting? All the other 4 teams are fighting each other? Yeah, there's probably some logic to that. France and Israel, the most likely ones to break each other. Just to cover who's got what bonuses. Blue and green bonuses are both +4s. The yellow bonus is a +3. The black bonus is a +3. Yellow kind of aggressively rolling around the map. He's also got that 3 he's still not fortifying out. And an interesting play from the Aussie. Red also slowly taking their +4. The US and Poland have had to slowly take their bonuses. They're going to get +4s eventually, but they're going to be behind, especially Ireland and France. He started to point at it, which I'm sure made France nervous. I think he was maybe just working on clicking the correct territory. Israel adds in a couple positions, just working on exteriors. This is the most bonuses we've seen taken first/second turn so far in any of these 3 games we've seen on this map. Israel loses 1 on the roll, moves out of the kill guard potential position and into a position to kill guard yellow. Interesting. This France dude, does he build his guard anymore? No, he starts working up top on another bonus or just an exterior position. It makes sense to have a position up there. And he adds to his position in the middle of the board. He just wants a 4 exterior up top. And red is smashed between a yellow and blue 4 up top. USA has had a tough go of it so far. Needs to get the bonus on this turn. Just needs to roll it no matter what. Guard what you can and just take the bonus. Yeah. That's the right roll. Guards with a 2, a 3, and a 3. And hope. And I don't think Poland's breaking him because Poland's got to focus on taking their own bonus. So he's okay on that left side where he has the 2. USA needs a few turns to get caught up. He's also first in turn order, so he's going to get the low trade and progressive. It is a tough road back here for USA 3. We've already seen one USA team get eliminated earlier today. USA 1 goes out of the tournament earlier today. USA 2 is through to the semifinals with their win yesterday, which allowed them to win the group. Tiebreaker situation here currently has Poland ahead of the US. I don't know exactly why. I would have to look at the breakdown of it, but currently Poland's ahead of the US. Are you asking which tiebreaker? The tiebreaker looks like it's game 2 points currently. The US got their points in game 1, and Poland got theirs in game 2. No direct bounties on each other. Okay, so black is now kill guarded by green. Green's got an 8 stack there. Israel's gonna like being kill guarded, I think, in that position. Ah, thanks, Crackle. Centauri 104, Jolie 240. I'm surprised Jolie's that low. General Ben 263, rest are unranked. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, lower ranked game here. Um, Jolie is playing a lot of tournaments. That surprises me that he's at 247. And Centauri is a pretty well known player. General Ben, I had no idea who he was coming into this tournament, but every game I've watched of General Ben's, I've been pretty impressed. I guess I've seen him play twice now. Well, I saw him play 3 games in the French qualifiers. Yeah, but a lot of pressure on some of the lower ranked players for each of these teams. That'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. They went very good neighbor, very bonus heavy so far in this one, with the US being in the worst position. Israel could have basically ruined the US game there by breaking its bonus. Crackle's got Poland to win this. Robin and Bertram both have US of A. They're probably feeling a little nervous about that prediction. Poland also in a really rough spot so far. Am I really 169? Oh my gosh, how do I freeze that in time? I mean, the effort that I put into getting exactly that ranking. Luckily, they don't have my Kilpede Open numbers in there yet, because that's going to drop me like a freaking rock. I think I'm going to finish like rank 900 in the Kilpede Open. For those of you unfamiliar, the Saber rankings are actually done by Saber555, one of the players on the Israel team. He's put in an awesome system to track finishes in competitive tournaments for Risk players, individual tournaments. So the World Cup wouldn't be a part of it, and other team tournaments wouldn't be a part of it. But it tracks your performance and ranks you based off of it over a 2-year period, with the more recent events weighted heavier than the earlier events, which is really cool. Just one of the examples of people putting in a crazy amount of time and effort into this community on just a volunteer basis, just for a passion for the game, which is so cool. You made it, yeah. So we think there's something wrong with the system, Crackle. Like you should be rewarded more for a high finish than hurt for a low finish. 101's pretty impressive, Bertram. What are you now, Crackle? I need to put that I'm ranked 169 in my bio or something. That would probably really help. Maybe I'll add it to my Wikipedia page. Poland and the US might trade here on the left side bottom. They've been kind of partners with where they've set up, but ironically, they're the two teams sitting at 5 points. Um, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know all the details. I know there is a board that runs it, makes the decisions, including Saber and Pete and some other big Risk thinkers that are in charge of it. So I don't know the full behind the scenes of how the system works. 23? Wow, that's really cool. Crackle's big time. I'm guessing Major League Risk rankings aren't involved there. Hopefully not, because my performance in Major League Risk was less than stellar. Okay, so everyone's got a bonus. That's a +4 for red and white, a +4 for blue and green, a +3 for black and yellow. Yeah, I only played 2 games in MLR, but neither went well. Both lost to Eric. I think it was the Germany Eric, not the Norwegian Eric. So black has a kill guard on yellow, green has a kill guard on black. This is the most we've seen just kind of a true good neighbor, even friendly ticking bonuses, which worked out for the US because they got a couple turns to catch up a little bit after a slow start. You can see their troop count, they've started to catch up and they're right in the mix. But they'll be first in turn order and get the small trade, but I don't think we'll see any early trades here on 4 from anybody. Oh, we see a card skip from Joey. Not surprising. Joey takes a card skip there. Not surprising for if you've played against Joey. Yeah, I do think the qualifier could have counted Crackle. I think that's fair. That was a different format, so that makes sense. I'll put in a good word with Saber about it, but that's fair. It does make sense why you wouldn't count the team portion of it, because it's hard to say like where you finished based off your team performance, you know. But the national qualifier was all solo, so that could make sense. No, the World Cup won't be scored, Bertram, because it's all based off finishes, like which round you got to, semis, finals, whatever. And so this depends on team performance, so it won't be in there. Yeah, maybe, Robin. It's hard to equally, and that's probably part of it, is you can't equally apply it to everybody because they had different rounds. That's probably true. That's probably why he's not using it. I'm not in any way saying that Saber's wrong for not including the World Cup into those rankings. I understand the logic for sure. Everybody's card skipping here. So the benefit of card skipping in that first position is you're getting one more troop than yellow and black, I guess is the benefit. You're not in a kill guard position where you can add or be protected by a kill guard with the card skip, so that doesn't make as much sense. It makes more sense in the scenario where if you're black or yellow and you could be further protected from a kill guard by adding troops to the board without anybody making any movement. Yeah, so there's 2 true kill guards, Robin, right? And then there's some of them that are 2 territory kill guards. It'd be interesting to see the English and Germans play on the board tomorrow for sure. I will be tuning in. Yeah, I mean that's the idea of the card skip is trading in last at first, but when you're playing with really good players, they're gonna figure it out and they're just gonna card skip right behind you. So what you're really doing is just adding to everybody's stack. So it makes sense if you have a big bonus to work with, like he card skipped again. If you have a big bonus and nobody else does, and you're outgaining them on each of these turns, it makes sense to card skip. I don't think getting a one troop net gain is probably going to have a huge effect on it. But I think he's thinking I'm so far behind everybody, these card skips continue to allow me to build my guards up. Okay, so yellow doesn't card skip twice. Carpathia, the Aussie, is over it and doesn't skip again. But also kind of points a stack at the US. Hopefully not in anger about the card skipping. Yeah, the kill guards definitely changed the game. Because you're counting out who you can line up, but then you can't line up that one spot. But it also, so the second piece of that, and we talked to someone today, I don't remember who was talking about it, it changed their game. Because they were kill guarded, they played a more aggressive um, style on the other end. Because they were kill guarded, they felt like they were protected. They could go be aggressive with their troops. So that may empower yellow and black to be more aggressive on the board. Red card skips. Carpathia looks like he may end up with the 4 trade. It was Sweden? Yeah, that may be right. It does change the game a little bit when you're being kill guarded. You get a little bit of confidence. Obviously, whoever's kill guarding you can easily kill you, but it adds confidence that the other teams cannot. So what you usually try to do is get away from whoever's kill guarding you in other spots on the board. For instance, yellow likes that they have this spot up here because they're way away from black. So even if black wanted to remove them here in this kill guard, they can't get to him here for the kill. So that's kind of a really protected position. Black being kill guarded by green, he's got to get away from. Hey, Mallory with the raid. Let's go. Thanks for the raid, Mallory. Mallory obviously was a highly coveted player for a U.S. team, but just didn't want to upset everyone by showing off in the U.S. qualifier. So Mallory did not participate. What's up, Risky Cam? Pickled Pepper. Little Banana Juicy. We're in game 3 here, so 2 teams are about to get eliminated. Everyone's got a bonus, and we're at the first set of trade-ins except everyone card skipped except Australia. Right, yeah, we know Mallory's not trying to show off. She didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so she sat this one out. Mallory said she hates you and she wants something bad to happen to you, but she's glad she joined your tourney and she loves you really. Wow, that's complicated. Multiple levels there. Mallory and I had a little bit of a disagreement during a Legends game, in which I won and did nothing wrong, and she was mad that I didn't share more points with her. So that's kind of our backstory. I said all those things. Yeah, I believe it. What's up, Chad? Yeah, we're USA had one team get eliminated today, and one team's already through the semifinals. So we'll see on this third one. Yeah, Mallory and I, in general, have a pretty good working relationship, as you can see there. Both very passionate about the game, kind of supportive of each other in general, in what each person's, trying to do as a human and such. Everyone got a bonus here, which Mallory loves, as I understand it. When GMs play and they just let everybody take a bonus and nobody breaks bonuses and they just all play good neighbor. That's kind of a Mallory style game, as I understand it. Kind of her favorite. So this is perfect for you guys that have been enjoying Mallory's stream. Everybody's got a bonus. Nobody's breaking. We got card skipping going on. Just really high level risk overall. Joey does not card skip on this turn. Takes the card. White dropped. Yeah, White dropped it finally. Yeah, I think he thinks he could win in the longer game better because he had such a slow start was the idea from Jolie there. So I think that pushed for the card skip. He thought the longer game gives him a better shot. More troops on the board gives him a better shot. So the way we came into this game, for those of you that have not watched Lotto World Cup, the winner gets 10 points. There's no other placement points. You get 5 points for a bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, and 1 point for each additional bounty. Coming into this game, which is game 3 for this group, the final game for the group, Israel's at 20 points, France is at 15, Poland and the USA team both at 5, and Australia and the Irish team both at 0. The top 3 teams will move on to the semifinals. The team out of all 4 quarterfinal groups that scores the most points gets to directly advance to finals. And then the 4 fourth place teams from the quarterfinal groups will all play in a winner take all playoff on Monday for the final semifinal spots. So that's what's all to play for. The 2 teams that finish in the last 2 spots after this game will be eliminated from the Risk World Cup. We see some really strong kill guards starting to get built, with green kill guarding black, black kill guarding yellow. The USA and Australia kind of in a standoff with their 2 stacks. Think Jolie might be able to kill red. Yeah. Yep. Certainly lines there. Is it enough to just go for the 5 points, go for 10 and hope that 10 gets you through? Maybe. Maybe a chance there. So Australia got the 4 trade. USA, by virtue of skipping, got 2 extra troops on the trades. So gets the 6 trade. Poland will get the 8, Ireland the 10, the 12 will go to Israel, and the 15 to France. Okay, you can't get red because of the kill guard on the red 3. Okay, where the black 8 is? Yeah, I see that. Oh, you know the Risk Community Open. We're all just kind of like a group of people supporting people. I mean, that's how I define the Risk community, just open to helping and being there for everyone and very supportive. So, why would you expect different from Mallory, you know? No matter how many White Claws she's had today. General Ben with a laughing emote, interesting. He doesn't like, so he was trading there with yellow up at the top where the 7 and this 3 are at, and yellow leaves the 7 stack here so he can no longer trade with him. He's got a trading position down here. He's got spots for cards. Does he? He would have to break. Ooh, does he not have a spot for cards? I don't think blue has another card besides a break. Interesting. Australia puts the pressure on France to make a decision on where they want to go. They've got too big of stacks to hit out here. They can hit one of these green ones, and then they're locked in here with Australia and Israel blocking them in. Does green block in yellow? No. Green does not give blue a card either. Does Israel give blue a card? He gets the 12 trade with a +2. He builds on his kill guard there of the red 3. Adding in some interesting spots. He's also got this 3 locked in here that he can move out after this turn. He's pointed at yellow mostly. Right, so black's pointed at yellow here. He could run all the way around to get yellow, potentially from this position. He's got the kill guard, obviously. And then he's got this position. So black clearly lining up yellow in my eyes. Oh, no longer an option. Okay, so France is upset because they've been blocked in, so they have to break green to get the card. Green's going to be mad about that, which is all of what yellow wants. But interestingly, France adds a 23 here, adds 20 troops here, which blocks yellow's chance of getting the kill. Yeah, we get the card block. Pretty interesting. So by adding this here and threatening yellow, France has kind of also protected yellow from this move, hoping that if they put a big enough stack here with the 23, yellow moves here and starts card trading again in hopes of not dying. Yellow should know this is their only hope to protect themselves from getting killed by black. They need to preserve that territory. White's just taking cards out here. Again, Jolie just playing the long game, waiting for some mistakes potentially. He's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions. Australia should go from this 7 and attack this direction and leave a 1 here for blue if he knows what's good for him. Definitely should move out of the way of blue here. Yeah. Should not fortify back here. I would not test blue. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now how will green react to being broken by blue? Will they understand it was just a card block scenario and just take it back? Or will they try to do more damage? Red adds down in this corner where he's being blocked in by green and white in a protected spot. Among Us? Yeah, go play in Becky's server if you're looking to play some Among Us. Totally agree. Thinking about just becoming. Maybe we'll do an Among Us World Cup next. That'd get really wild. I think Israel wants the kill on Australia. They just can't get there now. Australia is now nicely guarded back there. He's having to rethink what he's going to go for. He can play super aggressive because he's kill guarded here by green. That's an easy take a card and pass. Notice Australia with the non-card skip the second time has already gotten their 2 trades. It is back at 2 cards. Also notice USA on 69 troops, which should prove pretty useful. And now that's ruined. USA kind of dual kill guarded there by Israel and Ireland with this 4 stack. They've got a 32 here and an 18 here guarding them. No weirdos or tryhards. There's a really good name for Mallory's next channel. No weirdos or tryhards. Game has slowed down a bit. A lot of protected players here. Which one, C. Brown? A weirdo or a tryhard? Nobody feels too nervous to have to trade in early. Troop count's still relatively close. Or weird hearts. Yeah, way worse. Oh, you upset her? Alcohol Parrot, welcome in. Alcohol Parrot's got France picked to win this one. Hard weirds. Oh, we get an oops from White there. White doesn't like the move. We got the trade in on 4 from Black. Why does White not like that move? A 1-point bet on France. Very confident. Yeah, so red's kill guarded, yellow's kill guarded, white's kill guarded in true kill guard fashion. But then there's multiple other positions where there's just a big stack blocking any path to go kill somebody. Interesting way these guys have decided to play this one out. Looks like Ireland's gonna get, or maybe France will get the big second trade here. Does Carpathia trade on 3 maybe? Since he's in the weird card position compared to everybody else. Yeah, maybe they're waiting for a big enough trade, but it's going to get tougher and tougher. Usually what you see in this is you see some of those exteriors start getting clipped or some of those kill guards start getting clipped to force some action from other players and hopefully give you a chance for a run or a kill. Really thinking about what to do here. Potential kill on red. No, still can't get to that 3. Now has a green 15 with the black 20. Yeah. Jolie would really like to kill red, but can't get to him. 2 different spots. Very passive game early, where everyone let people take bonuses. Like everyone could have been a little bit bigger of a bully with Poland and the U.S. Because they struggled so much to get those bonuses, but they kind of allowed them to catch back up. Best line here is green on black. Yeah, we were talking about green on black earlier. He would have to go through the 28 stack. Or a 22 stack. to get to it. Yeah, one of those two. Depending on which direction you're going to go, you're probably going to go through the 22 there. Ah, we see the first big stack get hit. Green gets taken out of that left side. Poland's going to kill Ireland here. Ireland will be eliminated from the tournament if this kill goes through. It's 27 on 23 for the kill. It's not easy. Need some decent rolls here. Got him. 21 on 15. And that's the end of Ireland in the Risk World Cup. Great run for Ireland. Tough finish there, being the first one out here. Poland gets Ireland. Poland goes up to 10 points. So Poland now sitting in that third place position. What they would love is for Israel, France, and themselves to split the rest of the points. They basically need Australia and the US out of the game. They kill guard black. But that definitely opens up the board quite a bit there. Yeah, white can't kill green because they didn't get the turn there. What does blue do with his trade? Can he get yellow or red to get the cards? So red's kill guarding black, black's kill guarding red currently. Just an easy take there from Israel, kind of waiting it out to see what happens next. Goes into one big stack in the middle of the board to kill guard yellow. So black's kill guarding yellow and red at this point. Meaning white and blue basically can't get a kill unless they kill each other. What happens next, guys? Surely you know what's going to happen next. Blue waiting for his trade for some reason. He's got to trade in. Surely he at least breaks that red bonus next to him. Red's not planning on holding that. Obviously, he doesn't want to open the 43 to him. Is he botting out or something? This is stressful. Take your card, get a card, get a card, get a card. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Oh my gosh, that was so stressful. The 73 happens to fall up top. Wow. I think the kill there probably needed to be blue killing white. Yeah, potentially. I'm not sure. Pretty epic moment for that to happen, though, on the trade. Jolie breaks one of the red bonuses, which makes sense. Red shouldn't get two bonuses here. I don't think he'll be too upset about that. Probably would have preferred his other bonus broken by France, but instead. Alright, yellow gets a trade on 4. Can he get red? He's got to go through a blue 11 stack to get there. Got to split this right. He looks like he's lining up more for black. That can't be right. No. It's got to be red. He can't get it. I don't know that white could have gotten the kill on red. He's got to get through that 22 stack of black. You think he had enough, Reuben? I think it's the same problem Yellow's seeing here. He wanted to kill red, but he can't get through that stack up top. With different troop placement, he could have? Okay. It's definitely getting interesting now. Red gets his trade. He's up to 160 troops. Black's definitely in the worst troop count position. But he's got one more card than everybody. Red just keeps kill guarding black there. Israel really wants a bounty here to get to that 25 points mark and be tied with Norway for that potential auto advance. Also, France winning this would get them to 25 points, plus they would have at least one bounty, which would put them ahead of Norway. And Poland still has a great shot to win the group. Israel currently has, is that right? They have no bounties? No, they have some bounties. They have a bounty in each game. But Norway has 5 bounties. So yeah, you're right. Israel would need multiple bounties to get up there. They really need a win. They need a win or 2 bounties. Blue fails a kill and Jelly cleans up. Be interesting. Everyone seems a little bit nervous about trying to make a move, and it's tough because of the kill guarded positions. Like, trying to kill... Red's now more killable, except for his just pure number of troops, but that kill guard's been moved out mostly by black. Just a 20 stack there now. Australia's played a super safe game, held that bonus since turn 1, and basically just traded cards with blue the rest of the game. Okay, red takes out that white guarded position, gonna hit the white 40. Yeah, I was thinking in my head that Poland might do this. It makes sense to some degree. He's just taking Australia and USA out of this game. So they can't get any more points because he's currently sitting at 10 points. He feeds himself to black, so the turn order works in his favor because he feeds himself to black. Black's already on 4 cards, gets a trade. Black goes for the USA first, which doesn't make sense to me. I would have gone after red first. Right? Go after red, you get a trade in turn. This does not get a trade in turn. This is confusing. Okay, so Israel does get the kill on the US. That'll move them up to 25 points. I think they're still losing the tiebreaker with Norway at this point. USA 3 has to hope for a spot in that fourth place playoff now. Yeah, I don't know. I think that you have to go for red there, right? If you're black, because you get the trade in turn. I don't get the logic. We'll ask him post game, but I don't get the logic there. I mean, he could have gone for the USA right after he got to trade in turn. That would have made more sense to me. Sure, we got a little freeze. Hopefully it'll pop back. Be interesting what General Ben does here with 227 troops. We'll see. We'll be able to catch up after and see what he did. Hopefully here in just a second. We're disconnected from the stream, so we'll see if that pops back up. Obviously, this had to happen at the most intense moment of this game. Could be coming back any second now. There we go. All right, General Ben didn't do much. Interesting. He kill guards black. But he doesn't do much. Oh, he took out a lot of red? But why? And why is yellow not killing red? I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening. I'm missing something. I feel like Australia should have gone for red there. It's maybe the end of the tournament for Australia. Can you get to the 2? You can't get to the 17. Yeah, so Poland just trying to take Australia out of the game. I don't know why yellow didn't kill red there. I can't explain that one. He couldn't get to the left side? I mean, the 35 is there. I don't remember what the black number was there first. Okay, so Israel is going to get the other bounty. So they move into that first position. They currently are sitting in that spot to get to auto advance to finals. It is weird that they still have not taken red out of this game. Yeah, I mean, it definitely happens, Chad. It hasn't happened a ton lately. It definitely happened in this game. Okay, so Israel gets the bounty on red there. It goes up to 29 points. Now, if General Ben wins this game somehow, which I don't see how that happens, but if he does somehow, it's impossible, right? He's only on one card. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely the part I least like about it, Chad. Totally agree. Let's see what General Ben can do. If he wins the game, he would win the group, and they would be in the spot for the auto advance. I just don't see how France finds a way to win this one. Yeah, and I think there's some logic. I mean, Finland or Poland got that first kill that moved him into that third spot, so it created the opportunity. So it's on the other teams a little bit for letting Poland get into that position. Even after this, Israel will still be on one more card than France. No, I'm not saying it's on the other players. I'm just saying there was plenty of risk played before we got to that point. So if the other teams had gotten the more points, that situation kind of happens, right? Totally agree. People are playing within the format. They're doing the best thing for their team. He just ran out of time there. I think he had the troops to finish that off. Finn will just hit as much as he can, but it won't be enough to prevent it. I don't think he'll even get a chance to have cards on 3 before dying here. I don't think it's 99%. If England were to get the win and a bounty tomorrow, which you'd have to get a bounty to get the win, they would move in front of Israel. Oh, true. Sorry, I wasn't even adding in their wins. Yeah, so pretty much England or Germany would need to sweep tomorrow, right? Because that makes it 40 for Israel. But yeah, they're pretty much in the finals there. Well, you don't think you have to, is there not 22 points available? Let me jump in and see if we can get any post-game combo. What's up, everybody? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, nice can start.
That is France, Australia. Ireland is missing. I wonder why.
Yeah, they may jump in a second. We'll watch for them.
Yeah. There it is, Israel.
Any initial thoughts on the game from anybody?
Very surprising.
Yeah, I should have went for the red kill, even if I failed.
You think you should have went for the red kill?
Yeah,
You didn't
if I
have
knew
it.
that was gonna happen, I wouldn't have
Oh, you
cared if
mean
I failed.
feed? You mean feed? That wouldn't.
No, I'm saying I should have went for you if I was just gonna lose anyway. So that way I had a chance.
Oh, okay.
No, but there's the kill guard up top right. We were kill guarded by yellow and blue. You
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
be
was
able
gonna
to
go
kill us.
through yellow.
Oh, you moved through yellow, but that's like 100 troops.
No, it was a 20 stack at the time.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's saying earlier.
It was right after you made the kill. It was on 5 cards, and I shut in on 3.
Yeah, because basically when we made the kill on green, I was well, it was Fonty's idea, but I was just more concerned about like what's happening after. Are we clearing a path for somebody? Is this going to go into like a bloodshed mode? What's this going to happen? So then after that, we were just concerned about yellow and white. So that was our second plan, is just to annihilate, and we thought it through. Like I was like, are you sure, Fonty? And then yeah, I mean that's it really. It's definitely.
Still have a chance, right? Because we're in 4th.
Yeah, and also we had a joker, like a Navy
That's
turn
correct,
3 or
Joey.
something.
You guys will be in the 4th place playoff. That's correct.
Okay. Okay.
Real quick, final scores for the group. Israel finishes with 40 as the group winner, very likely to be the straight to finals spot. France finishes in second at 15, Poland in third at 10, USA 3 in fourth at 5, and Australia and Ireland eliminated.
If you let us out on 3, it was over. We were out.
You needed a set on 3, is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying if Yellow had a set on 3 at the end, then they could have killed and we would have been out.
Yeah,
They
I
would've
would.
got
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have been
Or I
out
would have
fourth.
killed red.
Yellow,
Yeah, you would have got. Yeah.
I thought you were going for red there. I was told in the chat that you didn't quite have it. So
Yeah, I didn't.
not.
I thought it was close, but because I had to go through a 16 at the top, I was
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
wondering whether I should put all my troops on the 17 and go through it and hopefully be left with a few left. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought about it and I think now I should have just gone for it because red was obviously just going to
Yeah.
feed
get you
me
next.
anyway.
We'll hand you in
I
again.
probably
Yeah.
should have gone for it, but anyway.
That's probably
Yeah, I
true.
mean-
That was your better chance at that point.
That bonus is protected by white, and it's white doesn't have their stack pointed that way, and also green unintentionally protecting us there.
Yeah, I think it was interesting after you guys go for the kill of Ireland. It didn't open up the board enough to where anyone had another kill, and that was real
Well,
critical.
everyone was kill guarded, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was so blocked up at that point that it didn't open up another kill.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough. Like I knew going into the game that basically everyone except Ireland was going to be incentivized to feed my kill, and even Ireland to a point was going to be incentivized to feed my kill.
Yep, uphill climb for sure.
Yeah.
But you
And then-
did get
so-
gifted that early bonus. Kind of a nice.
Yeah. So I mean, basically everyone took a bonus on the first turn except white and red, right? And then white card skipped, and then white card skipped again, and I was like, well, now this is just a free card. So, yeah, it was just sort of a bit
I
awkward
will
to
say
have that.
I did not want a card skip, but both my teammates were telling me to.
Really?
So.
That's
I
surprising.
think the game would have been very different if you didn't card skip.
Why
Yeah,
do
I
you
it
didn't
would've
want.
been-
At least
I
the
really
second
didn't
card
want to.
skip was pretty stupid in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the
Well,
second.
It
well,
made
if I
the
card
game
skip
a
once
lot
and nothing
longer.
happens, why would I not card skip a second time? I'm clearly waiting for some because I knew for a fact that either yellow or black one were going to take a card.
It made
Good. Had
the
a lower
couple of
bonus.
first set pretty insignificant.
Yeah, it lengthened the game for sure, and it made sense that that's what they were trying to do. Also, you guys were getting a +3, and Australia was getting a +3, so they're
Yeah, so I
gaining
knew
one.
for a fact somebody was going to take a card. Yeah, somebody was going to take a card.
I don't know that it has had a ton of effect other than turning the game into a couple extra turns, because the first trade was less significant. It did add
I
to
didn't
some
wanna
of
do
those
it.
kill guard positions because people were able to add extra troops to those, which made it harder
Yeah.
to get the kill after Poland went for the first kill.
Yeah.
I was a bit surprised that no one else took a card after me that second time.
You were.
Oh yeah,
but I
I
guess it
expected
would've-
everybody to. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you took it, we kind of thought everyone's taking it, I guess.
Mm.
I mean, at least Israel we maybe thought was going to take it there with the +3, but I don't know if it had a huge effect.
We were thinking about it, but we decided not to.
Yeah, considered it.
Yeah, we thought that it would not be very significant. The 5 set would not give us anything, so why take?
Yeah.
Like, if it would enable us to do something, we would have, but it didn't change anything for us. So why take a card? I can have a bigger stack and the kill guards, and better.
Acrobat, I also thought Israel had a shot there because Poland and US took multiple turns to get their bonuses just because the way it was laid out. US had some terrible rolls on the first couple turns. And so it looked like you could have basically ended either of their games by breaking those bonuses early because you had your bonus, I don't know, 3 turns ahead of them. Was there any thought to doing that?
And not really. We thought more about kill guarding than sinking one's game. But, I mean, it wasn't very safe to do so. Like there was. I don't want to make anyone angry at me, so why break them? Like,
Yeah,
I
not set
think
up an enemy early. Yeah,
yes, especially when I saw that the blue player was pretty aggressive
yeah.
at the start. So I was like, don't make people my enemy. It's not very smart in my opinion.
Yeah, and at the same time, I'm glad that that no one did make enemies, because the issue is like sort of twofold. Like, as much as you kind of want two players that are not you to war between themselves,
Mhm.
what can happen is that someone without many troops just suicides the rest into someone that they need to not
Yeah.
get any points, and therefore feeds. And because obviously me and Green were the most likely to be fed, I was like, please do not feed me. And I had, only the +3 bonus, so I actually thought that might be most likely to get fed early if that had happened.
Mm-hmm.
General Ben, did you ever feel at any point you had a chance for a bounty run or anything?
Not gonna lie, I got a Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah,
is that
that is what happened. You had a trick
Yeah,
on
when you
5.
put that 73, yeah.
yeah. So well, what I was thinking was trading with 3 cards, going for red, killing red. So I would be 5 cards next turn.
Uh-huh.
After that, I don't remember the color. It should be yellow. He should have 3 cards next turn when I will trade on 5. So I will kill yellow next turn, and then finishing by black. But I got connection. I got a connection lost.
Yeah,
So
that's kind of what we
yeah, that's
figured was happening. That's kind of a game changer moment.
yeah. So once I have trade, I was only 1 card left, and I knew I was kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Couldn't win with only 1 card. But anyway, GG.
Yeah. Hey, Acrobat, you went for the kill on your turn. You went for the kill on the U.S. Poland had less
Yeah.
troops and 4 cards.
Yeah, we missed that. We saw that. We thought that there are less territories for the white player, so go for the white. It's easier. Then you get the set. Then you kill red.
But you didn't have
then
you didn't have a trade in
yeah,
turn.
but then yes, so we missed that. We thought
Okay,
we
gotcha.
will have. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes total sense. I was just curious if you had some
Yeah.
other logic you guys were using to why hit the U.S. first. But that makes sense. You
No,
chased it thinking it
no.
was going to be a trade.
We thought of hitting red, but then we said, "Hey, white is easier. Kill the white."
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You guys got anything else you'd like to say here?
Thanks for running the tournament, Mitch,
You
and
bet.
congrats to everyone that's going through. Good luck, and GG's.
Yeah, GG. Thanks.
Thanks,
GG.
everybody.
That was a
Mitch, do
great
you know when
game.
the 4th place game is going to be?
The fourth place game will be Monday, but it's going to depend on who finishes 4th tomorrow, on what time we set it for. But we're just going to set a time based off that fits
Okay.
within each team's availability and just send someone to show up, basically.
Okay, so it's going to be on Monday, though, for sure.
It'll definitely be Monday. I just don't have the time until we have that game finished tomorrow. But I'll set the time as early as I can, or as soon as I can, so that you guys have plenty of time to know about it. But the settings are up for it already.
Okay. They were just asking, so.
Yep, you got it. Thanks, everybody. All right, that's a wrap there on Group 3. Congrats to Israel with 40 points, almost certainly going to get to go directly to finals unless England runs the table tomorrow in the Group 4 game. France moves through as well as Poland moving through. USA 3 will be in that 4th place playoff winner-take-all game on Monday. And congrats to Australia and Ireland on their runs to this point, but their World Cup run ends here in the quarterfinals. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Hot Buns will be doing that stream, our final quarterfinal game tomorrow at 1900 UTC. Go check it out. Hot Buns 1 on Twitch. Make sure you're liking and following. I'm at Mitch on Risk, streaming live on Twitch, posting on YouTube. If you have more questions about the standings or the schedule, you can always go to riskworldcup.com to find out anything you would like to find out. Please like, follow, and subscribe. All of these broadcasters that are doing such a great job bringing you this content and putting in the work for you to be entertained by this. So make sure you're like, following, and subscribing and supporting all these people. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 1900 UTC on Hot Buns. As for now, I'm at Mitch on Risk, and may your dice be nice. See you guys.